Hi everyone, welcome back to Black Magic Beauty. My name is Trish and today I am going to be updating my first month for the Panning Unicorn Project Pan. So the Panning Unicorn Project Pan is a unicorn-based project pan that was created by Caena Grey. I believe we're on our 4th year of this project, but it's the first year that I'm actually joining in because it's the first year that I've heard about it, as well as my first year on YouTube. So only 5 products that I have that I've been working on alongside of my Project A to Z, as well as my Pan That palette for this year. I did wear my cute unicorn earrings that I got recently from Instagram, and I will link the person who made these below. They're super cute. I love unicorns. This project is right up my alley. It's basically everything multi-chrome, iridescent, sparkly, pastel, rainbow, pretty much anything that feels magical is pretty much everything along the lines of what you'll want to work on for this project. And I picked 5 products with fairly reasonable usage goals. So I'll just get into the first product. This one is my Sputnik lip gloss. I am actually wearing it today. When I wear this on its own, it looks a little funny on me, but when I pair it with that gray Givenchy lipstick that I own, it actually looks really nice. So that's how I'm using it today. It is by Winky Lux. It is basically just a multi-chrome, or is it considered duochrome? It might be considered duochrome. Glitter lip gloss. It's very pink, but it also has some like green reflex in it, as well as a little bit of purple. It's quite pretty. My meringue lip gloss, I actually cannot find right now, but I grabbed the same lip gloss that I own in Vanilla Cream, which is a fairly similar shade. This one leans a little bit more warm pink. The meringue lip gloss that I'm working on leans a little bit more lavender, but it's definitely one that you can use every day. I've worn it 4 times in the last month. I currently have a usage goal of 20 times before May 20th. So right now I just have 16 more uses. I think I can get that done. I feel like I kind of dropped the ball a little bit this month on that. I used it quite a few times in the beginning and then I just kind of stopped working on it. So I'll definitely crack into that a little bit more before my next update. My third item is actually the Star Highlighter, which I am using as a brow bone highlight today. I went a little bit ham on it. Also, my eye is watering, so I apologize that my eyeliner is smudged. I'm not sure how many times I've used this because I have not been tracking usage, but we do have a little dip going in there now. It's basically just a very cool toned silvery blue highlight. And my goal for this is to hit pan on it. And it's a really pretty shade. It's one that diffuses well enough and looks fairly just silver on the skin. So you can get away with wearing this pretty much whenever. I actually really, really love this highlight. This highlight came from the Moonchild palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I've had both the Moonchild as well as the Aurora palette, and both I ended up decluttering eventually. The first one I really was interested in just because the blue shade in it from the Moonstone palette had the name Orion, and I had a cat that was very dear to my heart whose name was Orion. So I was like, oh, I have to have that palette because Orion, which is a really stupid reason to get a palette. And I played around with it for a while, and then I realized that for a highlighter, those shadows just aren't great for me. I seem like the kind of person who would enjoy fun, like, colorful highlighters, but honestly, I'm not, because I tend to wear highlighters on my cheeks. If I do anything too colorful, it looks a little bit weird. And I will wear them on my eyes, but if I wear them on my eyes, I don't want like a giant highlighter pan that's meant for your entire face. Like, I'm never going to use all of that. So I ended up decluttering the Aurora palette to a coworker, and I ended up actually depotting this shade out of the Moonchild palette. And getting rid of all the others. I don't know what I did with them. I think I gave them away. I'm not sure, but I do love this one. This one, it's still fun. It's still something different, but you can wear it pretty much whenever. It pairs really well with cool toned eyeshadow looks, but even if I just pop a gray in my crease, I can use this as like an inner corner highlight, as a face highlight, as a brow bone highlight, whatever I want, and it doesn't look too weird. So I've been really enjoying this, and for just one use, I feel like that's pretty, not one use, just 1 month. Oh. Oh my God. I was gonna say, I feel like that's pretty good. But I just shattered. Jesus. Okay, so everything's fine. Everything's fine. I did shatter it, but I'm gonna repress it. I was able to get pretty much everything. There's a little thing in there. I was able to get pretty much everything. I'm just gonna repress that, guys. It's okay. For 1 month, I feel like I did decent with my usage. I don't know what it's gonna look like when I repress it. It might be a little bit harder to hit pan now, but whatever. I'm just gonna keep working on it. I lost a little bit. I'm gonna turn this. I lost a little bit, RIP. But I'm not gonna try to scrape that off the floor because I don't want to get like dust in my pan. All right, so what are we learning? We are learning that my videos are always going to be a little bit unpredictable. I'm not that upset, guys. It's fine. I'll just repress it. It's not like I lost it forever. I need to stop being so fidgety when I'm doing these. So yeah, that was my star highlighter that I love. I'm sorry, baby. I'll make it up to you. All right, so my next shadow, which I'm going to be very careful not to drop on my wooden floor, is Diadem by Caena. Now, I'm pretty sure I've been saying Caena wrong. I think I was saying like Cleonda or something. It's pronounced Caena, okay? I'd never heard anybody pronounce it before. I've only seen it. But this is Diadem. This is my beautiful, beautiful multi-chrome dreams come true. There is a little itty bitty dip in the pan, but I think this is definitely going to be a long hauler. My goal for this was to hit pan, but I've been wearing it quite a bit this past month. I am wearing a little bit of it today just over my lid. But it's a pretty thick guy. And all of that is eyeshadow. So honestly, I don't know if if that's even possible. You know what? I'm gonna change my goal for this. Instead of hitting pan being my goal, I'm going to put it down for 30 uses. That's a lot. No. I'm going to put it down for 20 uses. And I know I have worn it at least 4 times. So I know for a fact I've worn it at least 4 times. So I'm going to put 4 down, which means I have 16 uses to go before the end of the project. I've probably used it more than that, but I'm not going to fudge my numbers. So that's Diadem. I'm so flustered right now from dropping that freaking thing. But yeah, it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's so glittery. It's a little bit sheer when you put it on, but I kind of like that. And it's like this bright lime reflect with a little bit of like baby pink and blue. It's also got like a teeny tiny bit of like a yellow gold to it as well. It's so pretty. I only own 2 Caena shadows right now. I own that one as well as patina, which comes from the jeweled collection. And at first glance, I thought I would like patina more, but now that I've used it a couple of times, I actually like diadem way more. And it does say that, like on the website, it says that the jeweled formula is a little bit harder to work with, and I am noticing that. It's a really pretty color. It's like this very opaque, intense green. But because it does come on a black base, it's like way harder to blend out. So like when you blend out, it like muddies up the edges, and all the like multi-chrome-ness of the eyeshadow kind of goes away. So you have to like kind of do it a couple of times where you put it on, you blend it out with whatever you're using with it, and then you have to like pack more on and then blend it slightly again and then like touch it up one more time, I'm noticing is the best way to do it. So it's a little bit less user-friendly than this one. This one you can just kind of pop on, but I've been enjoying them quite a bit, and I'm planning on purchasing more Caena shadows. So I am going to update on what I purchase as soon as I do that, and I'm excited for my first haul video because I've actually got quite a few points in my bank. So yeah, that was everything except for my nail polish, which I was going to put on before I filmed this video, and then I just didn't. So I will do that as soon as we're done and get one more use for the month. But currently, my goal for this is 5 uses until May, because I'm also working on 2 other nail polishes in one other project pan, and I already have 2. So I probably did like a manicure and a pedicure with this, which is 2 for me. And I'm planning on doing at least my nails again today. So by next month, I'll have at least 3. So I'm doing pretty good with that too. Honestly, I feel like this project has been a success so far. It's only a month in, but considering my usage goals for a lot of these were pretty attainable, I'd say, except for the diadem, which I realized is... there's no way that's happening. I will hit pan on that if I'm working on it for 6 months, maybe, not 3. Not 3. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will get that shadow repressed, and I will update you guys on how that went. Highlighter, I'll get that highlighter repressed, and I'll update you guys on how that went. I hope watching that was not too excruciating for you. All right, I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye-bye. All right, just a quick update for you guys. I was able to repress it, and repressing it was actually fairly simple. I just sprayed it down with some alcohol, pressed it down with a paper towel, and it worked perfectly. So no harm done. Thanks again. All right, bye.